Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you're all doing good. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22, the Monopoly competition between me, DJ, Patrio, and Smudo. Right, when we left last time, I've added some new mods on, but what we'll do is we'll say hello to the guys and get going, and then I'll explain what those mods are. So, how is everybody? By the way, DJ's late today.
Yeah, I saw. Hey guys. Yeah, it's been a while. I woke up yesterday without an alarm at 1 AM. And then remembered, nope, no stream today. And went, oh.
Kicking around, working. Although I'll have to remember to remind you on that one, I don't have a Monday off for the next 3 weeks. So, yay, no weekends for me for half a month.
So it's Tuesday, is it? For 3 weeks?
Not this week, but next week I've got 21st? No, it's the week after. I got Tuesday this week, and then the week I was supposed to have the Monday, we got stock take, so I've got late night shift and then the Tuesday off.
Okay, I think we've got some voices coming through on your end too, Patrio.
Yeah, I hear you talking twice, but there's a slight delay. So it wasn't just me that had that. Good to know.
Or there was radio or something, I don't know.
Because I got my speaker enabled on my second computer watching the stream. Sorry, I'll just kill that.
Oh, there we go. That'll be it. Right, so yeah, DJ said he'll be late, ladies and gentlemen. He's running a bit behind time. All good. It's not like there's a pile of contracts he's going to miss out on. Well, it depends when he turns up, but I've got 2. I think there's 2 available. And it's hot. Hot again, ladies and gentlemen. Hot. After having like single-digit temperatures in the morning, we're back to steaming hot, and I've just shut the window because the neighbours are still doing construction. I thought they'd finished doing what they're doing, but they haven't, and yeah. And it's a shame I didn't know you woke up yesterday, because I could have streamed. I went to do some painting yesterday, and I got there nice and early, and opened up paint, and the paint was all lumpy, so we couldn't use it.
That sucks.
The more we stirred it, the worse it got. And the paint was quite old, because I used it about 7 years ago to paint the roof of the main house. So, yeah. So I was back home early, and I was thinking, no, you know what, I could have streamed, but it's no point asking you guys, because Smudo will probably be asleep, Patrio's not around, and DJ probably won't. Takes a while to answer, or reply, or notice.
Next time, just post.
Yeah, hello, how are you going? Welcome to the stream, buddy. How's your weekend going? If you're still on the weekend, unless you're like the rest of us here, we're on a Monday now. Yeah, weekend's past. Doesn't listen to Gandalf, our weekends. You get to see all the mayhem before we finally get into the flow of things. I changed some settings in the farming sim thing for my steering wheel. Monday, well, good thing about Monday, it only comes once a week. And Smudo's putting in some links to some other good content creators, friends of mine. Mr. Ducks Oily, he does farming sims on YouTube. He's got 3 Let's Plays at the moment, one on each of the, well, actually 2 on the Giants map and one on a modded map. And we've got are you ready?
It's PD and Cranky.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, really? You lost your like the hard drive. Your gaming hard drive died.
That sucks.
that's not how that was meant to go. That's what happens when I look at chat while driving. Let's see if the diff lock won't help me a bit. Oh, well, that's no good. That's not good at all. No, so you've got to wait until Tuesday for a new SSD. Hopefully it's a problem I shouldn't have, because my 2 drives are relatively new. That I've got the games on. The other 2 robot aren't just fine for one of them, sort of. The other one's got all my streams and edits for the YouTube and stuff, so that goes. So I'm not going to be in a good state. Field 75. Oh, that's right here. Nice, I don't have to go far. Someone left something on the field though. Or maybe not. No, it's the next field over. Oh, really? Maybe it's a false reading. Run your BIOS to default and then reset everything. There it was, and see if that fixes it. You never know. Surely can't make it any worse. If it does, don't blame me. Full disclaimer, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I was going to say it's Smart's throwing errors, but it's performing okay. I'd say it's on its way out, in which case back it up.
I think it's already gone.
It's one of those things that the spare machine that I run off to the side, 9 times out of 10 refuses to start because the hard drive refuses to eject or something weird going on. The hard drive itself perfectly fine, and that 1 out of 10 times that it does start up, no issues whatsoever. Just for some strange reason it's like hard drive error. Like, I've tried cables, different drives. I think I haven't tried a different PSU, but that shouldn't be it.
Well, I mean, you can find that out because of, I mean, your CPU and all that will have an effect as well, possibly, but...
It's a little Dell Slimline like office specification desktop. So it comes up with diagnostic LEDs, so every time it starts up and fails to start, it'll light up with, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 1 and 2 for hard drive or device failure. And I was like, oh, maybe it's the graphics card. Pull that out, no go. Isolated the RAM, nothing. It's definitely something with a hard drive, but as I said, it's just entirely intermittent. Sometimes it'll boot up quite happily, other times it just doesn't want to know about it.
Well,
just a weird quirk of the system.
10 years, you've got a good use out of it though. In your 10 years there. These days it probably lasts, well, like everything, right until the warranty runs out. Right, now that I'm sweating and it's hot and everything and we finally got into it, I need to make money, I need to get rid of my debt and start my plan. But first I need my other field to hurry up and be ready to be harvested, or ready to be harvested. And then I can get into phase 1 of my diabolical plan to win this competition. By the way, if you are new here and wondering what the competition, the Monopoly competition is about in this wonderful game I call Farming Stimulator 22, if you type in !farm into chat, that'll give you all the rules and stuff. But basically we started with no assets, no money, nothing like that, and we've got to go until every bit of, all the land and buildings are bought on this map, and then we sell it all after we do another year after the last bit's bought, and then we sell it all and see who's got the most money.
buildings, he means production buildings, by the way. Since the houses cannot be bought.
Yeah. Basically. And just to carry on about the links, there was, yeah, like I said, there was Ducks early. Go check him out. Like I said, he's got 3 Let's Plays at the moment. And he's got another thing that he will do, which is in his Discord. People suggest a map and where to build a farm, because everyone liked his farm he built on this map here, Elm Creek, in his Let's Play.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And people asked for it to be uploaded and stuff so they could use it. So he's decided to do that, and he's already got 1 challenge. I want to give him another, but I'm just waiting for some extra buildings to come out. So the other one there was Frithgar, who does a couple of time lapse a week. He's one of the original Farming Sim time lapse makers, and he does a couple of Let's Plays. He's got a normal one, muckabout one, and a hardcore series one, and he releases those videos every single day. Absolute great watch. Good sense of good thing about him, he's an ex-farmer too, so you get good little funny stories about his farming exploits, and also some tidbits and stuff about how farming equipment work and how they used to do things. Setting people right who have no idea or have never done farming at all, telling them that's not realistic, when he tells them, yeah, it is, because we used to do it. And the other one is DJ, who we're waiting on to turn up this channel, and he mainly does Factorio, so if you like that game, go check him out. One of his favourite games, and he gives himself challenges to do. So, yeah, basically, if you are new here, the rules are already put in. You're going to put it into there, check it out, and yeah. So we can't have any loans or use any loans to buy land with. So I've got a loan at the moment. For me to buy more land, I've got to pay that loan off and then use my own money to buy the land. That's pretty much one of the only major stipulation. We all got to, when we do buy a farm, we all got to have a farmhouse on it and sheds for our vehicles. I think probably best to say about 80% of the vehicles would be a safe choice, because there might not be room and stuff like that, and there's some, you know, possibly. And to try and do it within the rounds of realism by about 80% as well.
Well, yeah, you would put anything under cover that is a tractor, is self-propelled basically, or contains stuff that can get wet like fertilizer or lime. We'll put that under cover, right?
Pretty well, fertilizer, yeah.
Stuff like a plow or a cultivator, maybe not so much. You would maybe put top over it if it's sitting over the winter or something.
What the
WD-40 a scouring pad. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I just need to read this. We won't get even to distant gas. I wanted the house to yes. And that's good. Why did that? No, you didn't. You didn't use foul language at all, mate. Why did the bot? That's what I was trying, because when I saw it, I couldn't see anything straight off. And so I read it out. And there's nothing in there that the good old bot should have got you for. Gotta love them, mate. Bots.
Yeah, it's not like we are on Daxoli's server where you can get put on timer for using the word horse.
Yeah, but DLC still.
DLC? Huh?
Well, he's thinking that it might be because of DLC. Because the L might have been misconstrued as another letter, but still. I mean, I wouldn't class that as foul language, to be honest. Even if it was. Depending on the context. But yeah, never mind, mate. This is going to get banned. I read it out as well. But yeah, that's the bots, mate. They irritate me sometimes with the things they do. Like the fact that when that happens, it gets rid of every single comment you posted. And I've tried to find a way around that, looked at YouTube videos and stuff, and apparently that's... you can't do anything about it, and it's just silly because I got bots on Discord that will do that. Just not delete everyone's the person's all their comments, just the one that had the language or whatever. Yeah. So why they can't do it on Twitch, I have no idea. That really irritates me. I wish that can be sorted.
Yeah, the only command that deletes everything on Discord is if you ban account, right? That deletes everything that person ever posted.
Yeah, that's one way you can.
It's weird.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't do that because I've got people that watch this with kids. So I'd rather sort of put up with this for the sake of the kids and yeah, I thought about using Twitch's auto mod. I've got to have a look at it. But I mean, if Twitch doesn't do it, auto mod doesn't do it, I'll use that. And but still begs the question: if Twitch's auto mod doesn't do it, why do these bots do it when they're set up for the same thing? I think the auto mod has a bit better settings for language as well. I don't know. Lenient, slightly lenient, no leniency, absolutely unforgettable options. Really? Oh, well, I don't know. You think they'll fix these things? I'm not the only one with this issue. You know, people would mention it surely, because it would be irritating. Maybe because it doesn't happen that often. Gorilla Glue.
Oh, what? Gorilla Glue. Yeah, some lady in the States used Gorilla Glue as hair gel. It's a hairstyling product and hair had to be surgically removed. Because obviously it got hard as cement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but if you're gonna put super glue in your hair, you got bigger things to worry about.
Yeah, well, what does that mean that the bot needs to ban that? That makes no sense.
Because she was ridiculed and bullied hardcore after and sued successfully against it.
Well, I mean,
I think
if you do something silly, then you give the people a right to treat you silly, like you're silly. Simple. If you don't want to do that to happen, don't do something silly.
Yeah, but we know the internet.
Yeah, but still, we know the internet, which is even more reason not to do something silly. And that is just, I'm sorry, but deserved all she got. She's got no excuse. She's just got to live with it because that is just unbelievably dumb to do that.
Well, yeah, I mean, there is a warning on coffee cups. Warning, coffee is hot, you know. So.
Yeah, well, that makes me feel like I'm being treated like I'm dumb. Of course we know coffee's hot.
Yeah, you would think.
You know why I know coffee's hot? Because my parents taught me that. They taught me not to be a moron.
Well, I was going to say, because it's like microwave food of some sort. Its contents may be hot after heating. Really?
And the thing is, everyone knows that, and you do end up burning yourself, not because you didn't know that, because at the time you were distracted. It happens. That's life. You don't die. Carry on. Get over it. You're fine. But yeah, they just go a bit too overboard with certain things, I think. But no, I mean, honestly, if you do something so silly that is blatantly, obviously silly.
JJ, your tractor is stuck behind one of DJ's For a while, your harvester is sitting there full, and your
Oh,
tractor still hasn't moved.
you know why I said stupid doubles. Thank you. I sort of forgot about it because I thought it might have been you because you like using doubles. Yeah, that. Which problem's that, bud? Alright, let me jump into his farm and move these out of the way.
Do you mean you physically can touch hot things? I mean, we all can't touch things that are too.
Well, it depends on your limit.
But don't you feel heat? There's, I think,
It's don't have cast iron hands.
genetic mutation that shifts, so you can't feel heat and cold.
Yeah, but that's not really the point I was making. It's if you put something in the microwave, do you really need to be reminded that it'll be hot when it's come out? Because that's the reason you put it into the microwave. There's certain things I understand that's not a regular thing that happens all the time, and we're all in that situation. You know, it's hot. And most of the time, just maybe it's just me, but I think most of the time the reason why you burn yourself is not because you didn't realise something was hot. It's because at the time you just got distracted and forgot. Oh, okay.
I think I'm basically the opposite for cold stuff. Barely hang on to an icy pole, so if I'm going to eat ice cream, it's got to be on a stick.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, you're only used to what you're used to. We're all different. I mean, I'm pretty much the same like that. Yeah, T-tail contents, which is what I should do, but I'm just a glutton for punishment. I'll just take it out of the microwave and pretend I can deal with it and burn my hands.
Plastic microwave safe containers, handles, a godsend.
Mind you, I don't use the microwave these days. Yeah, well, that's me. I can't do cold drinks. I mean, I can drink them, but unfortunately it makes me go to the toilet every 5 seconds and I end up feeling more dehydrated. That's why I've got to drink my water warm.
Yeah, I prefer my water at room temperature as well. But again, the temperature in my room is at a brisk 50 degrees centigrade, so. Because I like it that way.
Yeah, out of the oven, it's straight away to the T-tail. I haven't bothered to invest with oven mitts, rather sillily, but yeah, I use a T-tail to handle all the trays and cookie sheets and things like that.
Yeah, I think everyone's like that in the majority of the world, except for my mother and a few other people. My mother can take stuff out of the oven without needing oven mitts, and yeah, I don't understand it.
Something I think of that Simpsons clip where Marge is like, oh yeah, you get calluses. It just like pokes her finger with a needle and it just bends.
Yeah, I could have done that years ago when I used to play the guitar, because I used to play it quite a lot during the day and stuff, so my fingertips on my left hand were really, really hard. My father used to say, if the best way to harden your fingertips up for playing guitar is go put them on a hot plate. I was like, no thank you. Show me how that's done.
I'm trying to think what work I was doing, because way back when I used to have calluses at the base of the knuckles, sort of like on the palm of my hand, for each finger. But that's since worn away and softened up, and in the last year of work, I've only got the pinky and the ring finger has little pads, but the rest of them are all clear. But yeah, at one point my hands were like cat paws.
Yeah, well, that's the same with my fingers. Since I haven't played guitar in about 7 years, so soft. There than they used to be. I'm in drive and I'm not moving. Why am I not moving?
Handbrake?
No. I think oh, it was me cultivator stuck on the shed wall. Got trapped on the shed wall, I think. Mind you, I could have actually cleaned it. I didn't think it needed a clean, but now looking at it, speaking of which,
Did DJ mention when?
they just said he was running late.
Using the wizard's excuse, arrives exactly at the time that he intends to.
Ain't she pretty? I love a look at that. Now, what I need to do actually is go back up. By the way, if there's going to be any background noise, I apologise. Like I said earlier, the neighbours are still doing some construction. Now, hopefully it won't come through.
Didn't the last few times? At least I didn't hear anything. So.
I'm just rereading your comment that you got pinged by the bot for.
Yes, FS22 is way better than FS19. In many little and big ways.
Yeah, so you've been waiting to get FS22. Yeah, just haven't had the cash. It'll come down in price too. Just it'll be a sale.
Yeah, I'm betting around Easter there will be a Steam sale.
Yeah, something like that. But at the same time, if I wanted to host a multiplayer and dedicated server, I disagree with having to pay for the game a second time along with all these. No, you don't have to. Unless you're talking about, well, you wouldn't need to buy the game again to be on a dedicated server.
Unless you have it for console and need it for PC again, then you would technically have to buy it a second time. Other than that.
Yeah, but
for FS22 you don't need to do that because there are crossplay servers that allow console and PC.
Exactly.
Like the one that Friska has. It's crossplay.
And this one. What was I going to say? Yeah, but I mean, I get what you mean. If people using a DLC, you want to join up and you haven't got that DLC, which is sort of, if you want to join, forcing you to buy that DLC. Yeah, which is the reason why on Thriftcourt server we don't make people do that at all, because we want everyone to be able to have a go on the server. So we even got the class DLC, which you got when you pre-ordered this for free, but you can get it, I think you have to pay for it now, but not everyone pre-ordered it, not everyone's bought the DLC, so we took that off the server as well. So yeah, and that's the thing, but yeah, I mean, at least this time they've got crossplay, so, and I think a lot of people will be dealing with that as well. And because of that, I think you'll find that a lot of scripted mods that weren't on consoles will be coming in now.
You are crossplay too? Stevie's mods are crossplay?
Possibly. Because they're just giants as things. What's it done it again?
Well, I don't think Stevie's would be crossplay on the basis that they're on the official mod hub.
Did he get deleted this time?
He said, I will add it on my wish list, but I refuse to purchase it a second time to host it on a dedicated server. But I mean, you're playing it on PC, so you wouldn't need to buy it a second time anyway. Yeah, but...
Maybe you are thinking too bad thoughts. You're a naughty boy thinking bad thoughts and the bot feels that or something.
Yeah, so you wouldn't need to buy it again unless, you know... Unless you've got a console, Xbox or a PlayStation, you've got friends that do it and you want to play with them, then yeah. That actually I do disagree with, I think. I would if you're keeping it online all the time. No, if you get a dedicated server, your game doesn't have to run. The dedicated server is on all the time. If you get a dedicated server, the server will run it so anyone can go on at any stage. You don't have to keep your game run. The game runs off the dedicated server. If you're running it as peer-to-peer, where you're just hosting it on your PC alone and not on a dedicated server, then no one can go on unless your game's on and you're actually in that game.
Yeah, that's a different story altogether.
Yeah. But with a dedicated server, no. Dedicated servers, you can turn them off and turn them on. You can have them pause when no one's on and then carry on when everyone goes on.
And you had a private server then, not an Intrado or something like that, right?
Yeah, you must have been peer-to-peer.
If you host the server yourself, yeah, then you would need 2 copies, one for the server, one for you. But if you join another server, then the server is hosting the game, and you just need your copy to join it. If you are yourself the host, then you might need 2 copies, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, and that would actually be the cheaper way to go. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, he got banned again.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'm just at the bot now trying to figure out what's going on. I've just refreshed CloudBot as just word protection, restrict words from appearing in chat and the words preference.
This is getting weird. The bot seems to have a vendetta.
Ah, hang on. I know what it is. Let me just get rid of that. No, it's not a vendetta. That is, my friend, you can thank... I know what word it is now. Actually, no, it's not in that last... Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is there. No. I'll tell you what it is, mate. There's, we had, and get back into the game now, we had ages ago this IP grabber bot coming in and posting, and it was continuous for ages, and then it would change its name. So I went around and tried to find ways to stop it, and someone mentioned a suggestion. So I'd put the words of, the word of the bot's name into banned, and one of the words was host.
Okay.
Yep, so I've just deleted host, which is probably the reason why it's been banning you. Well, not banning you, pinging you for the word host. So it shouldn't happen now.
Yeah, I mean, that is a dirty word.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. So, yeah, if you host the server yourself, then obviously, and you want to keep it up and running all the time, then yeah, you will need to buy a second copy. But I mean...